Yo, what's up everybody? We're in a garage today. Got the old Camry up on the lift. Gotta do driver's side axle. Oh boy. All right everybody, well now we're going to be getting the brackets out of here so we can get the damn thing out the way. Got to get that bracket off, or what are they, the brake lines, right? The ABS lines out the way so we can move the hub. Well, after we get these strut bolts out, let's get it.
Okay, you got here's a 22
nice
box and a 22 socket. You do well. You're probably going to want to turn the nut down. Probably going to need to get the because that's 150 foot-pounds.
Is it?
Yeah.
Why don't we just blast it off at the impact?
Put this one or just loosen them up to begin with, and then.
No. You think I could put that on there without having the
Worst case scenario, you'll see if it turns. Okay, I'm gonna have to. Yep. Oh. They're really tight, so I mean.
Those suckers are on there. I mean, I guess
That's what holds the suspension together from
yeah,
separating. I would leave the one bolt in there to begin with.
That one's still a little tight, so I gotta
so it doesn't all fall apart. Just put the bolt through there for now. You might put the metal in. Yeah, and turn it the other way.
Now,
So now
apparently this car's had like 3 or 4 different axles put into it, which I believe it because I mean it has 210,000 miles on it. Should I get the steering wheel turned?
No.
What do I do now? I gotta get a pry bar.
Well, you've got to either.
None of that's a hammer.
Get the plate. But keep in mind when it comes off, that's going to drop down and you're going to put strain on that. So before you do this, you go get a little drain pan.
I think this is where I need to get that back part off now, since this has a
You don't
little.
want to take the hub part off yet.
To get a screwdriver or
You'll probably need that wrecking motor.
which one? Got the crowbars to get this sucker out of here.
That should be about the easiest thing, I'm thinking. And then put your pan where you think it's going to go.
You think I should try to get in there like this and go like that,
Well,
or under it? And I think the guy kind of went out from underneath the gear like this. And, just like that.
Yes,
Holy this is way easier than I thought. It was
go ahead and take your get this off of here. Now take your bottom bolt out. Hold this up so it doesn't go boom. Wiggle a little bit more. Okay. Be sure you don't let it stretch against these hoses. That gives you a little bit of room. Did that pop out?
Yeah.
Okay. Now this off. No. Yeah. Take this out. Lean it down. Make sure that there you go.
Can you like push against that strut while I'm?
You're going to have to take, well, first you got to take this out, take it up that way, like at 1 o'clock. You got to take this end up towards 1 o'clock.
I'm just giving myself some more
Yeah,
room.
gotcha. You got to lay that down a little bit more.
It's out. Well, not yet, but it's out on both sides. So.
Now, yeah, I'd say your axle was bad. The boot broke, it went dry and it busted up.
Is your hands clean? Can you grab that and just kind of point it at it? Yeah, I'd say that sucker's cooked. Well, it makes me feel a little bit more confident because you know how whenever you go to fix something, whenever you're not 100% sure what that is, you know, I'd say that that's a pretty confirming. Yeah, customer states
loud
makes
clicking.
noise.
Let's say 26 and a quarter.
Slight complications. This is not the same as then. That solves that problem. Just buy a brand new one. That'll guarantee it's the right thing. Wow. This thing's junk. We were gonna try to salvage it and just repack this sucker full of grease and just run it for another week or so until I could get a new one for my job. Here's a little pro tip to keep this retainer clip in place, so when you're shoving it back in the transmission, pack a little bit of grease in there. So
as you're packing the grease, you want to rotate the ring, put a little bit more grease in there, just enough to keep that centered on there, because if you don't, the ring will fall down and hit the housing of the transmission as you're trying to put it in and create damage.
And that's going to cause mayhem and probably say some bad words. So we'll get you updated whenever we're shoving this thing back in the vehicle.
And jam them up through that way.
Got the never sees on there.
Always think of the next guy that has to work on it.
Yeah, and that's probably gonna.
Now put that into the hub. That's good enough. Yeah. Now this is where it's going to take a balancing act. You can actually hold that and balance it and tap it. Listen, tap it in with the rubber hammer if you want. Okay. And just tap that in and make sure it's locked in.
I was holding everything up. What am I doing here?
That one, take this rubber hammer in there and tap on that to make sure that acts.
It's not.
Okay, now
I can't even get my finger in there. It's just like how it was whenever I took it out.
Pop that top one out. You're going to take this one back out. Because you got
Oh, scared me.
My dad said we can start off by trying flipping the tires around.
You got 2 new tires before, right? But you put them on the back.
Yeah.
Is the question, right?
Yeah, that's the answer.
I mean, it could be just the thing where your front tires are just stupid.
Well, because
Like
I mean they are older than what the other ones were. Well, it's not completely in there yet.
Oh my.
But the axle is in there, in the transmission side, and this side's in there, but it's not tight. Just got these 2 guys torqued back down, just putting on this bracketry back in place, and then we'll give this guy, what is it, like 250 pound-feet of, yeah, we're gonna have to crank this sucker down. Is it going? Just getting,
Show it again.
this one? Just getting finished up here. Just got everything torqued down. Last but not least, do this. Punch your little cutout things so that sucker doesn't come off while you're driving.
Go down, yeah, like a doesn't take much.
You ain't got like a pointy one of these?
You don't want a pointy one, you want a flat one.
Why?
I mean, it doesn't take much.
Dude, this hammer weighs like
That's
1.5 pounds.
That's all you gotta do. That is not gonna come off it.
That's it?
Yep, that's all you gotta do.
Are you sure?
Absolutely, 100%.